I'm saying is that as a general, I do prefer just the white dressings over the oily ones.
Okay, but the most superior dressings have always been the oily ones, as you call them. Take Greek dressing, for example. You know, it's got your feta cheese, it's got your olive oil, it's got your Greek spices, and it's got, you know, just some ground up olives as well, like calamander. And that in and of itself is what I think an especially tasty dressing. That's taking a whole bunch of ingredients and putting it together in a way that is especially pleasing to the tongue. And I don't think you can actually get that level of quality out of a cream-based dressing.
So it's easy to say for you that there are more superior oil-based dressings than cream-based dressings, but that's only because there are more oil-based dressings than cream-based dressings. You have to look at it not in quantity, but quality. Proportionately, if we go by percentile here, the amount of cream-based dressings that are good in proportion to the amount of cream-based dressings that exist in entirety versus the amount of oil-based dressings that are good versus the amount of oil-based dressings in entirety. Because you gotta admit, there are a lot of crap oil-based dressings out there. And I'll give you that some are good, like sun-dried tomato and oregano. Ever tried that? It's good, yeah. But if we look at the whole spectrum here, for percentile, the cream-based comes out on top every time. It's basic math. 5th grader could do it.
Okay, I don't think we're ever going to see eye to eye on this, but can we at least agree that Catalina dressing sucks?
Ugh, it's awful. All I'm saying is that just as a general, I do prefer just the white dressy, his or her the only ones.
Okay, but the most secure has always been the overly wants. As you can take 3 redressings, for example. You know, it's a fantasy, is that almost every spices, and it's got, you know, just doesn't run of as well as calamander. And that an obvious all is what I think especially toast dress. That's taking a whole bunch of ingredients and putting it together in a way that is special Pleasington time. I don't think you can actually get that level of quality item creamy dressing.
Circuits, it's easy to say for you that there are more superior will be specifically Mr. Sims. That's because there are more, or they stresses, the green base stresses. You have to look at it not being wants to put quality. Fortunately, if we go by percentile here, the amount of cream they stresses that Art does in proportion to the amount of P.B.S. stresses that exist in entirety first, the amount of well they stresses is that a go-to person of world they stress is an entirety. Because your government, there are a lot of problems dressing down there. And I'll give you that some arguments, sun-dried tomatoes, regularly ever tried that? If we look at the whole spectrum here, at 4%, I'll decree base comes out on top. It's basic man, 5th grader duets.
I don't think we're ever going to see eye to eye on this, but can we at least agree at Catalina dressing sex?
Oh, it's off.